Hey, Susan. Hey, is now a good time? Okay, yeah, I got your message and just wanted to come down and see what you wanted to talk to me about. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 I figured you may have some questions about that. I know you were really had your hopes set for that position, and yeah, I understand you're frustrated about not getting it, and I w- yeah. What I want you to know, Susan, is that this was not a decision that was made lightly or without critical thought. There were a ton of pieces of information that were taken into account. There's a lot of thought and consideration placed on this. In fact, I've recently changed up my hiring process a bit to where every time that I'm looking to make a hire or promote someone, I always run it by at least two of our executive level leaders, let them know what I'm thinking, what I'm looking for, the notes that I've got, so that they can look it over with me, give me some insight, let me know if I've got any blind spots in the hiring process. It's just kind of been my way of making sure that that I'm making the best decision possible for everyone and for the company. And so, I thought about it a ton, and so did our executive level leaders. And this is the decision that came down. Uh, Try to make it as fair and as unambiguous as possible. But if you have any thoughts, I've always valued your feedback, always valued your way of thinking about this company. If there are any ideas that you may have to make that process better, where you think we could eliminate some of those blind spots or gain greater insight into some of these hires, I would love to hear it. Do you have any thoughts along those lines? Well, yeah, and yeah, we can definitely talk about that later. Sure. I I also really want you to know how much of a valued member of this team you are. I don't want you to take this not getting the promotion as a negative or a slight on you whatsoever. I recognize how hardworking you are, how much you bring to the table. You've always got innovative ideas, always willing to try new things. You're an excellent leader. There's so much that you bring to this company, and so much that we are thankful and appreciative for. And no doubt, there are bigger things for you coming along the way. Part of why I think Roger may have gotten this promotion, and I know how hard you worked on it on the backside. Trust me, you put in a ton of work. You set Roger up for success with this presentation. But Roger ended up being the face of this presentation and the face of the project. Do you have any ideas how maybe you could get your name out there, get your face out there a little bit more, get a little bit more face time with some of the leadership, so that people could start to attribute you with some of these big projects, so that you'd be seen as the person who's kind of heading it up? Do you have any thoughts or ideas on how you could do that? And I'd be happy to assist you or support you in that.